Hi, it's Lori from SimplyPlantFood.
And Danielle from SimplyPlantFood.
Okay, we have an awesome, yummy smoothie recipe. A lot of times in the morning I'll take a smoothie to work because I'm on the road, so it's quick and easy. And it's a nice dessert smoothie. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead. Okay, first off is this is, if for those of you who don't know, this is a VITAMIX. I got it, what, 7 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7 years ago I bought this machine, and it's
pretty much the best one you can buy out there.
Yeah, I recommend the VITAMIX, but there's any high-speed blender. I think, Danielle, you got the Ninja, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay, all right. I was just going to say, if, work with what you got, right?
Yeah.
So, anyway, it's a good way to get, like, a good amount of greens in, too. So it's a good way to get your greens in and your fruits in if you don't have the time or you're busy or you're working, right? So it's not something you want to do. I do it a couple times a week, right? So that's you do what you want to do, but we're just going to show you this recipe. It's a banana chocolate cherry smoothie, and it's just yum yum. Okay, so first off, this is your blender thing. So we're going to put in, there we go. So we're going to start with, I'm going to put a lot of times I use the chocolate milk, but this one I forgot to bring it.
Non-dairy.
But non-dairy, this is the coconut one. Or you can use almond, whatever you want to use. So it's pretty simple. So we're going to put about a cup of that in. I'm doubling this recipe because Danielle is having some. So I'm going to put a cup of that in. You know what? If you don't want to put the milk in, that's fine too. It makes it a little more like a smoothie.
Yeah,
right?
creamy.
Creamy. You can use any type of non-dairy. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is the bananas. Make sure they're nice and ripe. It's so much better on your digestion.
For banana bread.
Right, because it's really good on your digestion, right? You want to be friendly to your stomach. So we're going to put 2 of those in, but a lot of the doctors that we follow, they say don't put anything more in it than you would actually kind of eat. Now, your greens, you probably won't eat all that. It's sitting too much, right?
Yeah.
When you start making smoothies, make them a little sweet at first, and then start dropping the fruit, and then start eating more and more greens, right? But this one here is actually a dessert. This is a special one. Okay, so the other thing we're going to add to this smoothie, which is really good, I always talk about flaxseed, so get your flaxseed in. Get a tablespoon in once a day. So in this particular smoothie, we're going to put 2 tablespoons because there's 2 of us, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to put that in there. And Danielle is going to put some dates in.
Dates that have been soaked.
Yep. And they're kind of, sometimes you can buy really smushy dates and they're good, but these ones were kind of crappy, so I had to soak them for a little bit. And that'll make the blending, it'll blend up a lot better. So.
And this gives it sweetness too.
And it's a natural sweetener, right? And you don't have to put sugar or anything in. It just brings out the flavors.
Voila.
Voila. Okay, so and the next thing we're going to do is probably I'd say it's probably about a cup of cherries, sweet cherries, and they're frozen, so they're all good. And cherries are good for you. They've got a lot of antioxidants in. They're anti-inflammatory, right? They're good for people that have gout or other things. Okay, ice. I love putting ice. I like really, really cold, so I'm going to dump a whole tray of ice in here. Whoop. Yeah, drop it on the counter.
You can also use frozen bananas, and that'll keep your smoothie cold too, instead of using ones that have been out on the counter.
Right.
You freeze your bananas.
Now, depending on some people have the school of, blend this up first and then add your greens because you don't want to smoothie your greens too long. And the other thing too is we're using spinach for this recipe, but you can switch it up. It's actually preferred that you switch your greens up lots, right? Don't eat the same ones all the time, right? So you eat your spinach and then maybe kale and maybe a Swiss chard in here. And you won't even taste the greens, right? You won't even taste them. I don't mind the greens because I'm used to it. So we're going to put this whole thing in.
And with the chocolate one, you won't even see the green.
Yeah, you won't even see it.
So this is the carob powder that we're going to put in.
Yeah. There we go. We're going to put that in.
Hold the phone.
Yep.
There we go.
Gotta have the carob powder. That's what gives it the chocolatey. If you don't have carob, is the earthy part. The earthy, the more raw. It's raw carob, right? And then there's raw cacao, and I prefer the carob. Danielle likes the cacao one better. But anyway, they're both good. But just get them raw if you can. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. We're gonna add
Fully loaded smoothie going on here.
Yep. So we're gonna probably add. Can you grab some water? We might need some water here. So what I do with my blender here is now I'm going over here and we're gonna turn it on and we're gonna slowly just like mix it up here. Good. Okay, it's ready. Okay, now we are ready for the chocolate cherry banana smoothie with lots of goodness in it.
That I almost got showered with.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I make it thicker. But right now it's a little thinner. I put a lot of water in there, but that's okay. It gets your water in for the day, right? So, glass for each of us. Nice pretty glass. One for Danielle. One for me. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Chocolate banana cherry smoothie. It's rocking. It's like having dessert.
Mm-hmm.
So give it a try. We'll post a recipe on our website, and we'll give you a link to that. So stay tuned for our next video.
Yep.
And don't forget, subscribe and like down there.
And comment.
And comment.
Have a great day.